My f29, best friend f29, tried to sabotage my marriage and I don't know why. So I, 29, met my best friend Sarah, 29, and husband, 31, when I was 11. I just moved to a new country with my family and my now SIL introduced me to Sarah, 29. Now that we're adults we share some friends but we each have different groups to do different things. So usually I'm working in the office from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. and I have a 30 million break that I usually take to have my second breakfast, and sometimes I go to my husband's office, it's 5 million walking, or a cafe near my job. Sometimes I have to work out of my office or go to another city. Every now and then I mention to Sarah if I have to travel for work during the week in casual conversations. Last week I had to travel for work on Wednesday, but Tuesday night there was a red alert about the weather the next day, so my work thing was cancelled and I stayed home with my 2-year-old. My husband went out at 6 a.m. to make sure his business was closed and put up some flood protection, and by 7:30 a.m. he was back at home making breakfast. It didn't start raining until 1 p.m. At 3 p.m. Sarah sent a message asking if I was at home already because it was flooding where I was traveling, and I just texted back home safe. We literally didn't go out until Friday. Saturday Sarah and I go to the same gym class. She told me we needed to talk in private, so we went to my car and she told me, basically on Wednesday I saw your husband with a woman and they were making out and your kid was in the car. I was frozen for a bit, but then I remembered that I was working from home with my husband and my baby for 2 days. I realized she was lying, but I didn't understand anything. I asked 3 times if she was sure it was this week's Wednesday and she confirmed it 3 times. I asked her about the time and she said about 11 a.m. I asked if it was during the red alert and she said yes. I asked her if she was 100% sure and she launched a whole description of my husband making out with a gorgeous Barbie look-alike blonde girl in his car in front of our kid near his office during the red alert, so he was putting my son at risk and cheating in front of him.